Hello everyone, my name is Liu Changchang, and I am a team member in group PG9, and today I'm going to talk about the configuration management review. This presentation will be divided into three parts. The first part is introduction, the second one is review part, and the third one is conclusion. Firstly is introduction. The main purpose for this report is to review the CM plan for the seafood mapping robot project. The main reader will be all of the team members as long as all of the clients, and this review will be implemented in the following three areas. The first area is organization and completeness. In this plan, all of the sections have been covered in an appropriate level of details. We have defined the relevant project will be the seafood mapping robot project, and we have already clearly explained all of the terms, acronyms, and abbreviations. We think the main reader will be all of the group members in PG9, but we haven't clearly defined it in our configuration management plan. The second part will be configuration identification. We have four main configuration items: the code, the map, the poster, and the reports. In code, we have controller, GUI interfaces, map, robot, and test. As to the reports, we separated it into SRS, SPMP, SDD, RMP, CMP, UM, and TR. The third part will be the version and release management. The main purpose of version and release management is to identify different configuration items. Our group decided to based on the name of item, followed by one or more numbers, and this identification system should be consistent. For example, GUI 1.2 means the second version in code line 1 of GUI component. If a certain version has been released to the customers, we should add start behind. We also choose SVN as the main tools to manage, and we have already implemented it. As to the change requirement part, there are three passes. First one is make change requirements. During the process of project, if there is a problem needs to be fixed, the team member who found the problem needs to make a change request. In this change request, the project name, change requesters, responsible persons, the number of this change, priority, as well as associated components should be all included. Once change requirements has been provided, the responsible person have to make a change with the expired data. Within the expired data, after has been made a change, the responsible person also needs to add some information to the original change request table. Once the change has been made, a new version should be updated to SVN and the change requirements has been finished. Things to improvement. We haven't mentioned a disaster recovery plan for the CM library. and we haven't considered about the mechanism of maintaining status of sea ice yet. So, for these reasons, our team will focus on and fund measurements in terms of how to determine the status of CM activities and make sure our project is stable. Conclusion. In conclusion, our group has finished the most of the core tasks for configuration management plan. However, there's still something in the checklist that we haven't implemented in our configuration management plan. Hence, the next group meeting, we need to make some improvements in order to make the plan more completed and more effective. That's all. Thanks for your listening and thanks for your attention.